This is Unit 2. We're going to look at the skills 3 and 4. So our problem here is, oh no, you dropped your pre-calculus prep work directly into a black hole. I hate it when that happens. You had graphed and analyzed a certain polynomial, but now all your hard work has been ripped to shreds by the swirling abyss, and you don't remember any of it. Thankfully, you managed to hold on to 2 shreds via analysis. The x-intercepts of your polynomial were at -3, 0, 5, 0, and 0, 0, and it had a local minimum at 3, -18. So now you need to work backwards and find out what your polynomial was, and then complete the rest of the analysis before the bell rings for class. So we know that the x-intercepts are -3, 5, and 0. We can plug these values into factored form, which is this. So when we do that, we get fx equals a, x plus 3, x minus 5, x plus 0, which is basically x. And we still don't know what a is. So let's try multiplying what we know out. And we cross-multiply, we get this equation, which we can then multiply by x to get this equation. Now we still don't know what a is, but let's try and graph what we have. Here's the graph. And as you can see, that's not the right minimum. So what do? We go back to the drawing board because we know 3, -18 is our minimum. That means that -18 is the y value when x equals 3. So let's put that into the equation that we just found. When we do that, we find that -18 equals a times -36, so a equals 1/2. So let's see if that works. We go back to our graph. Throw 1/2 in front of our function real fast, and it gives us the right minimum, so great. Now all we have to do is finish analyzing this polynomial. Minimum, we already know that it's 3, -18. Maximum, not as clear as the minimum, but it's -1.667, 7.407. X-intercepts, we already know they're -3, 0, 5, 0, and 0, 0. Y-intercept, that will be at 0, 0. For the domain and the range, both their x values and y values aren't being limited in any way, so the domain is -infinity, infinity, and the range is -infinity to infinity. Increase interval, we're increasing from -infinity to -1.667, and then we're increasing again from 3 to infinity. Decrease interval, we're decreasing from -1.667 to 3. Positive interval, we're positive from -3 to 0, and then again from 5 to infinity. And negative interval, we're negative from -infinity to -3, and then 0 to 5. Now, our end behaviors are just that y approaches infinity as x approaches infinity, and y approaches -infinity as x approaches -infinity. And that's all there is to that. We have no PODs, no points of discontinuity. This is a continuous graph. And finally, this graph isn't odd or even. You can tell because it's not symmetrical over the y-axis as it would be if it were even, and it's not symmetric in respect to the origin. Like if you spun this half around, you wouldn't get this half, which is how it would be if this graph were odd. So that's pretty much it. What we learned today, we learned that black holes suck.